Hello, my name is Geogen and welcome back to World of Tanks. I'm going to be having a look at the Centurion Mark 7/1, which is a tier 9 British medium tank. And it's a very reliable tank indeed. Excellent gun, excellent penetration, good damage, reasonable armour, especially on the turret. However, there are a couple of weak spots, specifically to the left hand side of the mantle here, or on the right hand side as well. If you're shooting at the turret, shoot there, because there's no spaced armour, and you may well be able to go through. Tier 10 guns also will probably go through the mantle anyway, but sometimes you can be unlucky. Now, Centurion is reasonably mobile across terrain, but its top speed is only 40 km an hour, so it is slower than other medium tanks. It's a pretty heavy medium tank, much like the German mediums of the E50 and the E50M. But using this mobility, using the armour and the gun, let's see what we can do. Now we're on fjords, and for some reason the enemy hasn't made it down to that corner yet, so I've pushed round to see if anyone's coming. Doesn't look like it. They've already made it to the F4 and 5 area, but they don't seem to be pushing down here. So, first target, target 2, straight through the side for 399, slightly above an average damage roll. Target's still there, and we get another shot into it, for a bit of a low roll, but all well. The reload, by the way, is very long, for 105mm guns. It's 9.91 seconds, with my crew, which has 100% and brothers in arms, as well as a gun rammer and ventilation. 112, I've penetrated his lower plate because it's weak, and that's all she wrote for him. Bit of a bizarre decision, but all well. We pick up our kill and we've done 1500 damage in 4 shots. Let's see what we can do to this Ferdinand. Ferdinand has decent armour, but not the lower plate. And besides, we have 268 pen with APCR. And APCR, by the way, is standard. If you get called a gold noob when you're using the Centurion's 105, just ignore it. Ignore it anyway, because they're stupid. And gold ammo can be used in certain situations. KV4, side of the turret there. Quite a simple penetration for this gun. Anyway, APCR has its advantages in terms of velocity. The shell travels very quickly in the air, so you don't need to lead the target as much, but it has less normalization, meaning it will bounce more likely if the target is angled, or extremely angled. However, 268 pen, as I say, is pretty damn good. And most times you will penetrate anything you see from the front, except, say, the upper glacis of an E100 or a mouse, or it's a nice fire, and a very nice premium fire extinguisher. And goodbye. Yeah, you will penetrate most things from the front, say, other than T123s. They're pretty damn hardcore. Or T95s, but that'd be stupid if you tried to shoot the front of that. Looking for the M12. He's already up there though. Artillery, by the way, like to camp on that back island. And ooh, we get penetrated by the by a 150mm gun in the lower plate. The upper plate is okay if angled, the lower plate is pretty bad. The side armour is also pretty bad, because it's big and flat. I don't think that Borsig thought he was exposed as much, so we'll pick up a kill on him. You also carry a lot of ammunition in the Centurion. Let's see if we can get any down. Oh, no. SU-14-2 picks up the kill. And 410, high roll. Not enough to kill him. And I don't think we're going to get a shot on that Yak Tiger 88. Let's have a look at the post-game stats. So here we are with the post-game statistics. We got a first class, which shows how, even though with a good game like that, people are doing exceptionally well in these Centurions because they're very, very good indeed. Fighter, Fighter for Effect, Bruiser, 57,000 credits, 3,432 experience, Premium of course, and with a ×2, first one of the day. And on the right here you can see we destroyed 5 enemies and damaged several others. Team score, we came on top of frags and experience and damage, if you can see the disparity in the damage there, 4,000 and 2,300. So I know we're a tier higher than this object, this IS-5 or Object 730, which is a Clan Wars tank I think. But yeah, 4,000 damage, 5 kills and 1,100 experience. Detailed report, 13 shots fired, 12 hits and 12 penetrations. This shows how the gun is very reliable indeed. However, there are times when RNG will try and just ruin your day and go, so you have a really accurate gun, do you? Well, I'm just going to make you miss all your perfectly aimed shots. So, well. What else? Let's see, we damaged 8 vehicles and destroyed 5. We did some assistance damage, and then you can see the breakdown of credits. We spent quite a lot on ammunition. The ammunition does cost quite a lot, but if you get the shots in and penetrated, then you're going to earn some profit, as we did in that game. And we would have earned profit on a standard account as well, but not nearly as much. So, I hope you enjoyed the replay in the Centurion. Do you think it's a good tier 9 medium tank, or do you think it's something like an M46 Pattern? What else is there? Type 61? Or perhaps an autoloader, the Lorraine 40 ton, or the newer French tier 9, which is the AMX-30. AMX-30 first prototype. Of course, the T-54, I forgot about that. Do you think this is as good as all of those? Or do you think any of the others I mentioned are better than the Centurion? Tell me your thoughts down below. If you enjoyed the video, please be sure to give it a like. And if you're new and you want to subscribe, that would be brilliant too. Just hit the on the screen subscribe now. And as always, I've been Geogen. This has been World of Tanks and the Centurion 7.1, and I'll see you chaps and chapettes in the next one.